Good morning, YouTube. Here we are. It's 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday. Just leaving the crew at a cleanup. Hopefully they get some after pictures. Maybe I'll put some before. I don't know if I have pictures or video, but I'll put something somewhere. Just a normal Saturday. We try to. We don't work every Saturday, but actually my crew, or the majority of my crew, want Saturdays. They want the overtime. So if I can get extra work, I don't get carried away with it. I try to schedule like half-day cleanups or something. They're a good crew. They knock stuff out fast. They do a good job. They want Saturdays, so I try to get some Saturday work in there without getting carried away with myself and selling a bunch of crap every Saturday and eating their entire life away on the lawn. They're all young guys, so they're like, all, they're in that work, overtime mode. And I get it. I mean, we've all been there. Sometimes they get a little annoyed at me because I'm like, well, you guys, you don't understand it yet, but I don't want to burn you out. You can't burn us out. I'm like, dude, I can burn anybody out. It's easy to burn somebody out when you're not doing the work, physically doing the work yourself. So I try to not schedule every weekend, even if it makes them mad. Every other weekend, though, we're probably pretty consistent with that. Anyway, I just had to take them up some hand shears. It's mostly a rose cleanup. That's what the property mostly has on it. Roses and weeds and rock beds, the normal stuff. But anyway, I am on my way back to the shop, and it's going to be blade. Got weeds in my hair already. Blade sharpening, cleaning decks, doing oil. So let's get back to the shop. All right, so here we are. We're actually stopped the video yesterday to get some stuff done around the house. So we're back in the shop. I normally do this on Saturday, so we've got to do all the blades, all the decks, the grandstand up there. I actually did the blade and the deck on it yesterday, and oil, and well, check the oil. I don't think anything's due for a change yet. I have this little whiteboard here in the shop. I would just write down when the next oil change is due on the mowers. Getting to the point with equipment, though. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty bright. Getting to the point, I'm gonna have to look for weekend help for this stuff, because I mean, I just got back with this truck. Went and washed it. Let's see. Still got some fertilizer on the tailgate there. Washed that one. One of the guys took and washed. Oh, sorry. One of the guys went and washed that one, and then I washed that one yesterday. Or actually, Friday is when Alonzo went and washed that truck 6. So anyway, I'm just going to check the oil on this guy. It's due for an oil change, but I don't feel like running to the store to get oil and all that jazz. So this will be on for an oil change next weekend. That's on for an oil change next weekend. And I have to check those two back there. But I know these two are due for an oil change. This is a diesel, so it takes a buttload of oil. I can't remember. Something like 15 quarts or something ridiculous. I don't remember. I'm sure somebody's going to call me out and tell me how wrong I am, but that's all right. It's a 6.0 Power Stroke. 106,000 miles on it. I think that's where we're at now. It's front tires are still pretty good. I was noticing this morning, back tire there's ready. Yeah, the back tires are ready for a swap-a-rooney. Front tires are still pretty good. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check the oil on this. I'm gonna wipe down the insides. The trucks get washed, you know, once a month. They should. I like to do it every other week, but that's also why I'm saying I probably to the point that I need to hire someone to come in on the weekends and help with blades and cleaning trucks and cleaning mowers and small engine repair stuff. It all needs something all the time, so we're getting ready to buy a couple of other mowers to add. So yeah, that's where we're at. So anyway, let's set this camera thing up and get to work. So there, this is how we're the trucks right now. So truck one, it's kind of stays parked most of the time. 05 F-150. Right now it's got it's not set up in the truck, it's in the process. This truck is kind of it's a backup truck right now, but I'm kind of playing with the idea of making it the pest control rig. And so this is an all electric setup. I still need to put leads on for a battery, but this truck is also already wired, because this truck used to have my spray tank in it. So this truck is already wired to run stuff. I don't know if I'll run this off of the truck battery or not. Anyway, I got two little pumps here. It does okay. I haven't used it too much. I got a good deal on it. So I figured out, I can't remember how many gallons that thing is. I want to say like 75, but I don't think that's what it is. And that's, you know, I've had that trailer forever. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, that's more or less this trailer's just a backup trailer now. And well, if we roll into the third truck, then it'll be on the road. Yeah, I don't see. Here, puts a. Trying not to do any climbing into the truck. Oh man, it's a 55. Yeah, it's a 55 gallon tank. But yeah, I was thinking about setting this truck up just as a pest rig, because the lawn spray down there is starting to get a little heavy to do them both to keep up with the route. So I might end up, at least I know for next year the plan is to have a lawn spray guy, and then I'll probably do the pest, and then carry the pest until the pest gets heavy enough to hire a pest guy, and then move on from there. And that's one of the mow rigs. It's an 08 250 with a 5.4, 05 250 with a 6.0 mow trailers. And I just use 6x12 trailers. I think that's a 2012 350. If you watch my last video, I'll try to put a link somewhere up there. That's where we go through the setup on that rig. Then this is kind of my everyday driver. My 05 GMC SLT Sierra. I don't know, they put too many numbers in that stuff. So it's kind of my everyday driver. It can be a backup rig if we were to need that, but pretty much I just drive that around town doing estimates or driving it home or it doesn't really do any work, parts runs, stuff like that. It is the snow rig for the winter though. Come winter time, it gets a plow put on it, and it carries a 7-foot straight blade Blizzard snow plow, and then that's just cut the bumper out there. It's the plow mount. So yeah. So anyway, done with the trucks. Time for the mowers. So one thing I like about these Huskies, the deck stays pretty flipping clean. And I like these big ass casters. Not casters, but oh my gosh. Somebody help me out here. Anyway, they're pretty protective. Drawing a blank on names of crap, but let's scrape this little bit out of here and then sharpen the blades. So for my weekly sharpening, I don't get carried away. And before someone says anything, I know I'm not wearing safety glasses. I usually do, but I guess I'm just in a hurry. So go ahead and rip me for it. I don't get too carried away with getting them razor blade sharp. I think when they're razor blade sharp, they dull and your cut quality changes really fast when you're out on the lawns. So I put an edge on them, and I don't, like I said, I don't get crazy trying to make them razor blade sharp. I just use I think that's a 60. Oops, I think that's a 60 grit flap disc. Can't remember, 60 or 40. Oh, 40 grit flap disc. And then if they're really bad, like these has got, we're getting starting to get some nicks in these guys. It's got a pretty good chunk there. So what I normally do when they're starting to get really bad, then I'll pull out the bench grinder and grind them down. This year I'm gonna finally pull the trigger and get an actual blade sharpener. Stop doing it this way, but then when I try to get a little bit ahead and leave sharpened blades up on the wall, like that's the Exmark Staris, Exmark 21, Exmark 21, the 30, and those are 30 inches. So yeah, anyway, I sharpen them up. I notice you'll see me go down the back edge. I just do that just in case there's just to smooth out a burr. I ain't trying to sharpen the back. Just knock the burrs off if there are any. Yeah, so sharpening blades, cleaning decks. I'll drop this down, then we'll check, after it sits for a little bit, we'll check the oil, make sure the oil's good. I usually do that once I get back in and park them. Blow out the air filters. Like I said, I've still got the stars to do. And then, and the other 48 that had the dead battery, I left it outside, run them for a little bit. Still have to do that one. And then I'll do the 30s, or the push mowers. They all go really fast. The blades are so thin on those, they sharpen really, really quick. And that's it. Air filters, oil, nothing's due for, let's see how many hours are on the Staris. $786, so we're good to go. The Staris isn't due for an oil change till $850. I was gonna say, thought I just did one. I know I think the Husky out there has got about 20 more hours, so it'll get a change this coming weekend. And this one, or maybe it was this one. It was $389. Husky 5. Oh yeah, this one's not due until $450. So it's the other one. So anyway, I'm going to finish this. I know you don't want to watch me go through all the mowers. But that's what I do on the weekend. Clean up mowers, check oil, repair anything I can repair, see if there's any parts I need to order. Usually I do this on a Saturday, and then Sunday I leave for going to the range. I actually have my stuff in the truck right now. I might go to the range today anyway. Anyway, that's my weekend. You guys have a good one, and thanks for watching. If you have any questions about the stuff I use, whether it be thoughts on the Husky, or thoughts on the Grandstand, or thoughts on the Staris, or the Permagreen, or the spray rig, or whatever. If you have any questions about any of the stuff I run and how I do stuff, I do a lot of excuse me, I do a lot of backpacking with the flow zones. Oh, forgot about that guy right there. I picked it up at an auction. It's the Greenworks Pro 80 volt. I don't know a whole lot about the battery power. Jeez, excuse me. I don't know a whole lot about the battery power stuff. but I carry that in the spray rig with me, and when I'm putting out granular, then I can just grab that real quick, blow it out. That way it can stay inside the truck. The truck's not going to stink, smell like fuel or anything. I really like it for a little battery power. It's got it'll push. I like it. It's not too heavy. Batteries last a good long while. But anyway, that's just it. Nothing exciting, just the weekend thing. I'm trying to get a little more. I know I haven't been anywhere near consistent or whatever with videos, so I'm just trying to do some videos, let people know I'm still alive, still here doing stuff. But like I said, if you got any questions about any of the equipment or the products I use, I like this stuff. This stuff's the bomb, especially when you mix it with this. It's kind of what I'm running right now. I like the Green County stuff. My stuff's a mess because I had a big explosion in route. I'm going to try some. I got some of this, but I haven't put it out. It's still too hot. I'm not going to run 1801 yet in the heat. So right now I'm just running the Microgreen SK and the Green Effect. Then once we get in the weather cooling down, I might throw out that, what is that called? Green Pop, the 18, yeah, Green Punch, sorry. Green Punch, and get some, see what it does, get some lawns to recover from the crazy summer we're having, but there's no point in me talking about that. Everybody's having a crazy summer. Heat's hot everywhere, so no point in complaining about that. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.